Welcome to the channel. You're at Movies with James. I am your host, James, and today's episode is going to be a very special episode. It is episode 2. We are going to be highlighting the Ultra HD Club release of Jurassic Park, the original trilogy. I am very excited about this release. It is a monstrous set. Here's a normal 4K Blu-ray. Look at the size of this thing. Let's get into it. Deep dive. We're going to break it down, see all the goodies. But first things first, I just want to say thank you to everybody that subscribed last week, watched my first video. If you haven't, go ahead, click the link down below. Check out that video from last week. Give me that subscribe button. Give that subscribe button a big old ring. And leave a comment of what you thought about my first video. But let's get into this.
Hold on to your butts.
This guy right here, Jurassic Park Ultra HD Club. Very limited release. This release had only 228 releases of this Ultimate Collector set. There was 2 other editions. I did not pick up either of those, but this is the Ultimate set right here. So excited about this, guys. Right here, it comes with a metal numbered card to start off. I got number 178. I got it in a group buy from Steels, Rays, and 4Ks. I may have said that wrong, but if you look it up on Instagram, Jody Fox, J Fox is his name. He's a great guy. Check my last video once again. I threw a shout out at the end of the video. Watch that video, see that shout out, see how to get into some group buys to once again get amazing releases like this right here. Can't say enough, always a great experience. Before we dive into that, I want to show off a couple other releases, gifts that I've got are Jurassic Park fans. I have always picked up the Jurassic Park Ultimate Collection 4K. This is different from this Ultimate Collection that we're about to show off. This is all 6 films in 4K. Comes in a nice booklet style. It does have those annoying cardboard sleeves that you have to pull the disc out of and that scratch the disc up. Don't like that. Not a fan, but I do love all the artwork. Original posters. Gotta love that. I thought this was a really nice pickup. I did pick up the one that came with the blue and beta statue. This statue, what can we say? It's okay. The pictures that they advertised were definitely not the quality that we got. I know a lot of people in the movie community were very upset about this release. I could have returned it. I saw some pictures in hand. I saw the difference from the advertisement to what we got. I decided to keep it. I don't have anything cool like this for Jurassic Park. I'm just starting to get into statues and 6 scale collectible figures. So I held on to this set, but it could have been better. But I really liked the booklet style for that. I also do have 2 slips for the 2 original films. Gotta love just the original artwork. I had to have that with the slip cover. Lost World. I do love the Lost World. I know it's kind of a love-hate for a lot of people in the Jurassic Park community, but I thought that one was a blast. I also do have 2 steelbooks. I have the Jurassic Park 1 through 5 collection. This does not have the 6th film in it, but let me take it out of the case for us. There might be a little glare. Apologize if there's some glare, but I love that artwork on the front with the flipped over Jeep. You got blue, park in the background. Flip it over, different shade of color. No dinosaurs in this one, but Jeep's flipped over. There is some inside artwork, but I gotta flip through 6 discs. I'm not gonna show that off. Pick this up if you still can. I got lucky. This is one of the first 4Ks that I bought. I think I found it at Walmart for like $42 for 5 films in 4K. $42. Couldn't pass that up, especially being Jurassic Park. Jurassic World Dominion, the latest film. I picked up the steelbook. I thought the wraparound artwork was absolutely gorgeous on this guy. I enjoyed this film. It definitely had its moments, the callbacks. It wasn't nearly my favorite Jurassic Park or Jurassic World film by far. But I enjoyed it. I did see that one in theater, so that was a good experience. So that's my whole Jurassic Park collection. But what we're here for is the Ultra HD Club release of this. So I picked this up, like I said, in a group buy. If you want to know more information about those group buys, watch my last video that I produced last week. That will give you some good information. But this really break this guy open right here and start off with just the front. You have the park gates right there. It's going to be 3 separate boxes. One box is in a house, some postcards, posters, booklet, extra, a digipack containing the 3 first original films in 4K. In the center one, there will be more postcards, art cards as well. This thing is loaded with those, so if you like those type of things in as extras, you're going to love this set. I do love seeing art like that all the time. This did come with 5 posters, I believe. So I will show those posters off, obviously, but I did not get a chance to frame them up yet. I do plan on doing that. And then this last box right here would house a T-Rex skull replica that they made. So that is this guy right here. It is made 3D printed. It has a kind of like a wood base. Talks about Ultra HD Club on there. I don't know if we can see that. Probably too fine to see. But this was one of the best extras I've ever seen in a premium movie collection set. The detail on this 3D print is absolutely beautiful. It is not too large, so does not take up a lot of space. It is easy to display. I display mine on top, just like this, in my room, on my top shelf of my premium movie collection shelf. I will do a full tour of that one day. But not anytime soon, probably. I'm always adding to that collection. So, but the detail in this guy is absolutely beautiful. Really, really happy with this release. But that is one of the main extras right there. So I'm going to open up this guy up here first. This is going to contain most of the content in this. I'm going to open this guy up, show this guy off to all of us, and then we're going to be really excited. I think this is going to be a fun experience. If you haven't already, give this video that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. It really makes my day when I see that subscribe or like, comment. Tell me what your favorite Jurassic Park film is in the comments, and I would love to know what you guys think of this release. But let's dive into this. Open it up. If you can see, nice hard box right here. Great artwork on all sides. Probably my favorite artwork is either going to be this guy right here with that classic scene in the first film, or the one that is displayed on top. We all know the final scene in that first film. So this, between those two, are probably a competition for my favorite artwork on the outer box. Breaking it down, we have the inner box right here. So this is the park gate, the left side. So this is box 1. On the front side, we have a lenticular image. It is one of my favorite lenticulars in my collection. The depth, the change is one of the best I have seen. Ultra HD Club does top-notch work when it comes to their lenticulars. That is one thing I love about that premium company. No, you don't get that steelbook that you love, that I love, but you get such great craftsmanship that it is hard to it's hard to complain that you don't have a steelbook in this set. That's why I have the other pieces in my Jurassic Park collection to get that steelbook fix. But this by far is my favorite. This is the Grail for Jurassic Park fans. If you want physical media, there's not a better, bigger, complete set for the original films than this right here. On the back, you have another great transitional lenticular with Dr. Grant down there facing the T-Rex, not trying to move. The front, where it's housing the extras, the digipack, booklet on production of the film. It's all right here. Has some glorious artwork. We're gonna break this open now and dive right into even more of this big epic set, showing off one of the collector boxes right here. So you have that nice classic Jurassic Park logo right here, Ultimate Trilogy. The first trilogy is by far the best trilogy. I think we all know that. I am happy always to get more Jurassic Park content, but Jurassic World, the second trilogy, was not quite as good, but you will never top the original Jurassic Park film in my mind. What Spielberg did is simply amazing for the time. They changed the way movies are made. You can't beat it. The acting, the story, the directing, the real use of practical and CGI effects. Nothing comes close to Jurassic Park in my mind still today. Opening it up, you have a nice magnetic closure. And then in here, let me get these out. So in here, you have your opening. This will be a spot right here to house that metal card that I showed off in the beginning of the video. So that sits in here. That's your number card. Like again, I got number 178 out of 228. Only 228 copies of this edition exists in the world, and I have one of them. That makes me so excited. One thing that Ultra HD Clubs does with a lot of their releases is it includes a metal coin. These coins are great. Good weight to them. They're not cheaply produced. You know, they took a lot of work into them. And the amount of detail in these guys is very, very good. I have a couple other releases from this company. I have one for Jaws, another for E.T., one for the Mummy trilogy. Ultra HD Club, top-notch work as always. Jurassic Park production notes, typical production booklet. I don't read into these too much, but I want to get into them more and more as I try to learn more about film, behind the scenes, the extras that come with the movies, and try to enjoy more than just the film itself. Really try to break down how it was made, what the time period was like when it was put out, and put myself in that time period and try to experience the film in a different way. I was born in 1990, so when this film came out, I didn't see it in theaters. Don't remember the first time I saw it, but I knew I was blown away. Loved dinosaurs as a kid. Spielberg is one of my favorite directors, and Jurassic Park is one of my top films that I can go watch countless times back to back anytime. It's one of my favorite movies in my collection, so that's why I picked up this great, amazing set. Where the discs are, you know, I'm not just a cardboard collector. I don't collect just this. I do watch the movies. I have multiple copies of this, so I don't need these discs. But if for some reason I need to get rid of some discs, or I have a friend that doesn't have the movie, wants to borrow it, I'll let them borrow a different edition. And I'll keep these in here. I'll always have at least one 4K of the original trilogy. But you have nice artwork on the front, some artwork on the back. I definitely prefer the front artwork, more of the original trilogy. This one is kind of tying into the second film on the back. I do like The Lost World. You have the third film artwork right here, the Spinosaurus. Some there's your digipack style right there. So 3 folds. I like this. I think the 4Ks of the original film looks amazing. Lost World could look a little bit better. In the third film, I like the third film, but I don't talk about that one too much. I enjoy it, but nothing that gets me excited to talk about. Now we're going to break into the other part, the middle part that we were showing off earlier. So that is this guy right here. As you can see on the spine, the middle part of the opening gate, artwork that they have on the whole 3-part boxes. This is just housing the posters. I'll show these off in some B-roll footage and see how they are. I'll open up this one just to kind of show you guys the size. This is probably my favorite of the posters. I don't know if that's going to be all in frame or not, but that amazing ending shot of the first film. This poster is really big. It's a little bit bigger than the posters you'd get, say, from Arrow. Slightly wider, slightly taller. It's kind of a strange size. I haven't measured it yet, so I want to do that. But the art cards are going to be unique in this set right here. They're going to be a little bit more artsy, not shots from the film, kind of showing off drawings of the Spinosaurus. They'll have different ones. This one's a drawing of the T-Rex with some facts about it. Different drawings of raptor feet and hands. So these art cards, these ones are fun. These ones don't get me as excited as like art cards that showcase shots from the film. Those ones definitely get me a little bit more excited. But I do enjoy this. Like, that's a nice artsy photo. Like, one day maybe I'll just make a shadow box of Jurassic Park, kind of show off my collection and include some of these more artsy photos. Here's kind of a shot from the film, but it does look like it has some more artwork done to it. Maybe some Photoshop in the coloring, everything like that. But that's why I like these sets. You get all these extras in there. Great packaging. Great craftsmanship. They don't really lack in any aspect right there. Ultra HD Club is not cheap. It's definitely not as pricey as some can be. But I do enjoy their sets. Like I said, I have a couple others. I will definitely show those off in future videos. But this right here, this is going to be the third part. That's the finishing of the gate. So the very other side to make the complete image that we saw before. This box doesn't have much. This is the box that housed the T-Rex skull for shipping. So you can see that it has the padding still in there. So this box doesn't do much other than complete the artwork for this set. You could house the T-Rex replica skull in here if you didn't want to show it off. But I want to show off that artwork, that craftsmanship that they put together. So I choose to just keep this box in there to complete the artwork and can kind of complete the look of the set. Let me put it back together for us real quick. So this, guys, so these just slide. These boxes just slide into place. So let me put that together. We'll go over it a little bit more. So great set. This is by far my favorite set, collection piece for Jurassic Park that I have.
T-Rex?
Mm-hmm.
You said you've got a T-Rex?
Uh-huh.
Say again.
We have a T-Rex.
Wow.
And it's the end of the video, so here, get ready for our shout out. That'll be coming up next. This week's shout out is going to TimTalksTalkies. Amazing YouTuber, great Instagrammer, very, very active, guys. So if you aren't following Tim, make sure you give him that subscribe button, a nice workout, and follow him on Instagram as well. We're big into older movies, so if you want to get some good film reviews, thoughts on films, especially from like the 40s, 50s, maybe a little bit older, Tim is your man. I know he was a huge Jurassic Park fan, so that's why he got this shout out. I kind of have a plan for who I want to shout out in the future for a couple of next videos, but if you want to shout out, shoot me a DM on Instagram, movies_with_James. Shoot me a comment on here on this video. Make sure you are subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed my content. Till next time, put a movie on, get some good snacks, and have a great night.